Where is A.A.Ron?
Present. Hey guys, so what I'm going to talk about today is The Little Prince on Netflix. No, not The Little Mermaid, that's totally different. The Little Prince, that's what we're talking about. Yeah. Holy cow, why did I not discover this movie sooner? Like, this movie is great, it is fantastic. The Little Prince has been on Netflix since August 5th, and I just barely saw it yesterday on the 24th, so I feel very behind, but this movie was great. I just felt like I had to say something about it anyways. Like, my movie reviews don't get that many views on my channel. This video is probably only gonna get 5 views, but you know what? I don't care. This movie deserves 100% of my feedback because it is great. The first thing that you're gonna notice right away about The Little Prince is the animation. Primarily, we got computer animation, but also when the story is being told by the old man, we got this stop motion animation that looks very gorgeous, very nice, and it accompanies beautifully with the computer animation that's in there too. The story of The Little Prince is about a little girl who lives in this society of perfection, organization, rules, and standards, and lack of color, lack of creativity. Very boring. Her mother is very controlling. She has planned out every single minute of her whole life until she graduates school. And the little girl struggles to conform to this society. But then one day, the little girl finds this page from a story that the old man next door wrote. And by the norms of society, the story is weird, the old man is weird, yet still their paths cross, and that is when the creativity of the little girl becomes expanded. Her imagination is enhanced, she starts breaking the rules, and that's when the story picks up speed a lot. The Little Prince is accompanied by a great cast. We got very talented voice actors in this movie, like Jeff Bridges is the old man, Rachel McAdams is the mom, we got Paul Rudd in this movie, we got a little bit of James Franco, so just some great voice work that brings these characters to life and like make them so lovable, you know? This movie is highly symbolic. There are so many symbolisms, there's so many messages in this movie about love, creativity, about growing up, about being a kid. I want to expand just a little bit the message of love that The Little Prince portrays and that I appreciate a lot. What most movies are doing these days is they're expressing that true love is expressed through high amounts of affection and even sex. And no. The truth could not be more opposite. What The Little Prince expresses is that real love is not in the amount of affection that we give to one person, it's in the amount of time that we give to one person. And oh my gosh, it gets it. The audience understands it. It just hits a mark that most movies fail to hit these days. In fact, most movies don't even target this very truthful principle, and it is great. I highly appreciated that lesson that was in The Little Prince. Very good. The Little Prince is an amazing movie, so wonderful. For me, it gets 4.5 out of 5 stars. Why am I not giving this a perfect score? I really want to, but like sometimes in the movie, at least at first glance, like the audience can get lost in the symbolism. It becomes muddled and like a little confusing, but you know, that's the only bad thing about this movie. It's almost not even a bad thing if you don't even think about it. Apparently this movie has been a big deal since last year in France anyways. It was going to be in IMAX theaters here in the US, but for some reason it didn't make it through. But Netflix bought the distributing rights for it, and I am so grateful. There is finally a reason to watch Netflix now. In my opinion, The Little Prince is a lot better than any movie that Pixar has come up with in the past 5 years. I'd say that the movie Up is the latest Pixar movie that is comparable to The Little Prince. It is very good, so much quality. It is definitely worth an hour and 45 minutes of your time, or however long it is. And watch it today. You'll love it.